In Judges chapter 10, we see two minor judges start off, Tola and Jair. Now, these are not insignificant, but we don't have a lot of information. I will note that one of them is a Gileadite, so he is east of the Jordan River, just like Jephthah will be the next judge. We actually only have two judges left. Now, what happens here in Judges chapter 10 is we see that the Israelites again are crying out to God that they've been oppressed because they have followed false gods, gods that can't save them because they don't exist. And so they cry out to the real God, they repent. God sends a deliverer who will be Jephthah this time. We'll look at him in the next chapter. And, of course, they will be delivered from these enemies. Now, note that there's two groups of enemies. There's the Ammonites that are coming from the east. You can think of Ammon, the capital of Jordan, that area. And, of course, the Philistines, which are Philistia. They're on the coast. They're coming the other direction. And God will actually only deliver from one of these people as far as we can see, because they are the same enemies we see in Samson's day. And they're the same enemies that we continue to see oppress Israel all the way up until David. Now, this is the last time where the Israelites cry out to God until 1 Samuel chapter 7. Hundreds of years pass. And what seems to have happened is Israel has gone so far downhill that they no longer see the need to repent. It is like that age-old story about the frog being in the water that's gradually boiling, and he just doesn't see the need to jump out. He gets boiled alive. And that is the condition of Israel, almost at this point. This is the last time. And as a result, we also see that when Jephthah and also Samson, the last two judges, come and help save Israel, no longer does it say that there is peace after their time or even during their time. They do not have that. They do not have the peace of God. They do not have the protection of God. And we will see they will actually begin to crumble as a nation. Our nation, we might be still very great as far as economy, military, allies, education, you name it. One of the biggest indicators of the health of a nation, though, is the spiritual health. Are we healthy today? Are we at a place where we can really repent and turn to God and ask Him for intercession in a time of need? I fear that we are not.